up on EA Sports as we come to you from Cincinnati, Ohio for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. And, Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, just talking to the coaches, talking to both of them, how fired up they were. So if the coaches are that fired up, can you imagine how the players are going to be? Their emotions are going to be at sky-high level. That means we are going to have a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting for the kick. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Gains 16. The Seahawks come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Lynch is met at the 44. 2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. Trying to find it open to the right. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. Now 1st and 10. Lynch is going to secure the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. 1st down here after the run. Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Midway through the 1st. Lynch looking out wide. That's a gain of 6. 2nd down here after that run play.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Seahawks will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on 2nd down.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go.
2nd down now. Lynch lined up as the single back. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
Coming to the line at the 24.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Picks up 8 here. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The Bengals defense lined up in a 4-6 formation.
2nd down and 2.
They hand it off to him again. Keeps churning ahead. Has 12 on this play.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run, good vision, and also a lot of talent to pick up those big yards.
1st down on the way. Lynch is handing the football.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Second and goal from the 4. Baldwin's.
The Seahawks are in the end zone for the touchdown.
Wilson's now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get it.
The Seahawks about to take over again on offense, coming off a touchdown drive on their last possession.
Oh, man, if you're a defensive lineman and you just got ran over like you did that last drive, you've got to have an ego check here and say, I better dig in there, get tougher, and know that run is coming again, because I guarantee you it is.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Second down and 5.
Lynch wide to the left. Breaks out of the tackle. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 10. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
First down at the 44.
Shakes off the hit. Into the open. He's in the clear. The 10, touchdown.
The Seahawks offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
The Seahawks have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Lynch has been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
First down and 10.
Lynch looking out wide. That's a gain of 6.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. First and goal. On first down, it's ball is out. The defense has the football. Take a foot race to the end zone. He's at the 50. Now at the 40. The 30. The 20. The 10.
Man, he's in for the touchdown.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
The Seahawks offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Seahawks snap it at the 31. He's wide open for the grab. Denard's in on the tackle.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. First down following the long play. Lynch breaks away. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down and 9.
there. No one near him.
Wilson's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Wilson's 3 for 3 with that completion. Coming to the line at the 25.
This play set up by the long gainer. Lynch is taking the handoff. Charging ahead. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 5. The Bengals have an injured player, and we'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12.
Lynch lined up as the single back. 1st and 10. They feed it to him one more time. Lynch is tackled down after a gain of 5.
Marshawn Lynch is a no-frills runner. When you get in the red zone, that's when you like running backs just like him. They're not looking for a way to pick up big yards. They just want solid yards, and that's what he got that time in that run.
Another handoff right back to him. 3rd down. Feeds him again. Lynch is brought down after picking up only a yard. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Lynch up the gut here. Touchdown, Seattle. Lynch's 2nd touchdown of the game. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the 2nd quarter, and so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side, and listen, don't.
The Seahawks offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. And it's Reggie Nelson in on that last play. The Seahawks want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Lynch is taking the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-lineman.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Mark him down for another reception. The Seahawks are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Brought down at the 38. That timeout by the offense. The Seahawks offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the 1st half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the 2nd half.
That's 2nd down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
3rd and 9. Surveys. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
The Seahawks put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And they tackle him there at the 34.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just
The Seahawks got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The Seahawks have been able to rely on a strong rushing attack these past 2 weeks. Lynch has looked as good, if not better, than he did a week ago, Phil.
No doubt this offense and the running back, they have found the rhythm of running the football.
Maualuga has the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
It's Chris Matthews with the catch.
The Seahawks go with a safe call here on 3rd and long. They throw it short, and let me tell you something. Sometimes quarterbacks love 3rd and long. Why? Because they know they're going to get a completion to a short receiver. Doesn't pick up the first down here, but at least they get the completion.
Picks up only a yard. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then,
well, returning.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 20. For a gain of about 5. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. The Seahawks continue to trail even as they continue to run the football with great success. Lynch is putting up some monster numbers even in a losing cause.
Yeah, this defense, they have no answers for this run game today, Jim. They have tried everything, blitzing, crowding the line of scrimmage. Nothing is working. The one thing that is working, though, the defense is winning the game.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. And they sack him on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high. But the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
Picked up a couple that time.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Seahawks offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that...
No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
The Seahawks offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30. Lynch looking out wide. And he's out of bounds.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year. And once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
They'll run with it again.
And history is made right here as he now owns the single-game rush yardage record. You could tell early he might have a chance to break the record, but Phil, it's still shocking to see him pull it off.
How can you set these kind of records? A single-game record for rush yards? It's just incredible to think what these players in all positions now, they're so talented, and this guy at running back, there is nothing he can't do. It's like we've seen all year long, isn't it? There's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have games like this. Big yards picked up on that play.
First down at the 22.
Barrels ahead. Lynch with an impressive run.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown. An amazing fourth touchdown today.
And again, we look at the drive summary, and we have to keep an eye on that record now for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
Well, if it's okay with you, I'm going to keep both of my eyes on it instead of that one.
The Seahawks come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their two previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the
ball is fumbled. Not able to get away from Dunlap. Much time left, and it looks like this defense has risen to the occasion, Phil, with the fumble recovery.
They rose to the occasion. They stepped it up. They made the big play. They made the play that counted. They did it under pressure. Give it all to them, because that was a big play there, Jim.
A look at Cliff Averill right there. And this unit is poised to wrap up the victory if they can come up with a big stand right now. First down, pressure on every snap now. Takes it from the eye. He steps out.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble.
There is no decision to make in a situation like this. Under 2 minutes, the clock is running. You take a quarterback sack. Look how long it's taken them to get back in formation and try to run the next play.
3rd and 6. Doug Baldwin makes the catch.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
The Seahawks come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Lynch has the first down. Now looking for more. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
And, of course, as we look at the drive summary, you see now that he's tied for the single-game rush touchdown record.
Yeah, what a day, man. What fun it is to see it. And how good is this offense playing? And the running back, he is on fire, making every good move. Every decision's the right one. And when he has to, he just runs over defenders.
Got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Defense calls a timeout. The Seahawks from the 22. Lynch looking out wide. Tackled down at the 22. Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks from the 22. And Montez Burfict brings him down.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Now looking at third down.
The Seahawks come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. Matthews has got it. First down.
Got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
Wilson's completion percentage 70% on the day. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run, good vision, and also a lot of talent to pick up those big yards.
The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Right back to the ground. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Another running attempt by the offense, and there's a reason why this running back is in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this season. They love to pound the football.
Lynch is marked down at the 47.
The NFL is so hard in these known situations. Second down and short is a big running down in the NFL. The defense knew it. They took advantage of it and stopped the offense for no gain.
They call his name again. Falls in on the tackle.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year. And once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Double tight end formation. Keeps it on the play fake. Wilson finds Lynch. Lynch is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Wilson's completion percentage 70% on the day. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Lynch lined up as the single back.
Lynch.
And this is history.
So the celebration is on, Phil, as he sets the record for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
Jim, he's run for more touchdowns in today's game than I ran for in my whole career. What a day. My gosh, he did everything that you want to break that record for rush TDs. He did it with speed. He did it with power. He was elusive, just outstanding.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.